BMW X3 review. The 2018 BMW X3 ventures into M territory, but doesn't lose sight of its SUV duties. With the new 2018 X3, BMW may have its best vehicle, the one that best matches lofty expectations with nifty execution. Other BMWs like the M2 make specific compromises to please niche audiences. With the X3, at least in M40i trim, we can't find many compromises BMW has had to make. That said, we've yet to drive the X3 iDrive 30i version. With the new X3, BMW doesn't shake the earth with radical design changes or size gains. The philosophy telegraphs itself: don't break it, just burnish it. The X3 has taller glass and bigger intakes, but the shape's a clear and gradual progression of the X3, nothing radical. Inside, BMW has moved the ball too, with a cockpit that's grown warmer and more infotainment-friendly. The X3's iDrive control puck rides shotgun to its space-age shifter joystick, and the dash wears interesting brackets of metallic or wood trim. Performance issues from a 248 horsepower 2.0-liter turbo 4 base models. All-wheel drive is standard, as is an 8-speed automatic. We've spent all our miles in an X3 M40i, shot with BMW's fabulous 355 horsepower turbo 6. Great handling hardware, and the same all-wheel drive system and 8-speed automatic. Acceleration, ride, and handling have made a quantum step toward the 3 Series golden mean. As an M40i, the X3 delivers flat cornering, copious grip, and grin-generating flappy exhaust sounds. The strut and multi-link suspension copes well with its hybrid on/off-road mission, but the steering and brakes could relax a little, we think. In size, the X3 gains a couple of inches in wheelbase, but doesn't net out with much more interior space, whether it's legroom for front or rear passengers. An extra cubic foot of cargo space has been carved out of the extra length between the wheels. The sport seats cut front passengers well, and BMW carves out great space for 4 adults and their baggage. The latest X3 hasn't been crash tested. Forward collision warnings remain an option on this expensive SUV. Prices start at $43,000. A surround view camera system and adaptive cruise control are on the order list, as are high-end audio and a widescreen navigation system with iDrive infotainment control. BMW's warranty is just average, and it packages features like Apple CarPlay in expensive ways that stir grumbles into what's otherwise a deeply satisfying crossover SUV. The latest BMW X3 has a taller stance, but the wagon-like SUV recipe hasn't been altered too much. The 2018 BMW X3 modulates its sheet metal in the usual ways in its 3rd generation. The cabin benefits more from the gradual changes, as it becomes a cleaner, clearer place to work. With the new X3, BMW doesn't shake the earth with radical design changes or size gains. On its 3rd trip through BMW's redesigned studios, the X3 adopts the same philosophy of the current X5: don't break it, just burnish it. The X3 has some wider air intakes, and the crossover SUV sits somewhat lower and wider on its wheels than in the last generation. From the side, it has very tall glass areas, which gives it a slightly bulbous look but pays dividends in outward vision. The front wheels have been moved forward, further away from the dash, for better proportions, and the rear end's been scaled up visually with more glass and larger taillights. The effect grows more pronounced as it adds body trim and aero kits in its new performance editions. Inside, the center stack of controls has grown wider, and now gets capped with a wide, high-definition display for infotainment services. The X3's iDrive control puck rides shotgun to its space-age shifter joystick, and the dash wears interesting brackets of metallic or wood trim. On the M40i, a 12.3-inch screen replaces the standard gauges. The digital gauge screen has big numbers and dials, a red band that denotes tach and speedo readings, even a legible clock. It's coordinated in size and display style with the available 12.3-inch infotainment display. The X3 can be configured with a luxury package, which adds chrome grille bars and an upholstered dash. BMW offers a choice of wood trims or that diamond-etched aluminum in the cabin, and M Sport and M40i models get the usual badges and silk finishers and dark trim. BMW charges for any paint color aside from white or black, and the basic synthetic leather costs more if you want it to come from real animals, in warmer hues.